It's a lot of language. It's a lot of language, but I definitely feel like it works with the tone of the show. It's about revenge, it's about reclaiming power, it's dark, it's edgy. So it's definitely something.
So I'm here in conversation with Bailey Tippen, the star of Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black, and it is a very spectacular show. There are twists and turns at almost every single corner, and season two is out. How are you, and how does it feel now that season two is out?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm excited. I'm excited to see you know where it goes. It's been a great journey, and yeah, can't wait.
So, how did tell us about your journey of getting onto this show? Did Tyler Perry call you, or did you get a call from somebody else? And what was the audition kind of like?
Yeah, so I had auditioned for the role. I saw the role and I was like, okay, I like her story, and I love to put myself in for this. So I auditioned, and there's this like moment when you audition, you don't really hear anything. So, I didn't pay it any mind. I was like, okay, maybe they'll call me. We'll see. And then sooner or later, I got the call. I was like, oh my gosh, I was ecstatic to join and get started on this production. It's been a dream to work with Tyler Perry, especially being like an Atlanta native. So, yes, I was excited for the call and excited to get started on this project.
So, what is Tyler Perry like to work with? And I mean, what is the kind of direction that he has? I know you have worked on a lot of projects before. So, how is Tyler Perry kind of different for it?
Yeah, we he has an incredible work ethic, and he puts a lot of trust into his cast to work on these characters, which I do appreciate. And he is also hands-on too. When he's there, he's extremely present and just able to direct us in the right directions, which I do appreciate. So yeah, love working with Tyler Perry.
So, as I'm speaking to you, I mean, you're so young. I mean, on the show and in real life, were you ready for how dark the show was and some of the language that was being used? Did you find it a little overwhelming when you went in?
It's a lot of language. It's a lot of language, but I definitely feel like it works with the tone of the show. It's about revenge, it's about reclaiming power, it's dark, it's edgy. So it's definitely something that fits for this world. So coming into it, I feel like it was appropriate. Yeah.
Amazing. And what is Taylor Polidor like to work with?
Oh, she's amazing. I love working with Taylor. She's really like a big sister on set. Yeah.
Amazing. And so, in your season one scenes, you were, I mean, as part of the story, you were drugged up, and you had to be out for most of, the action in season one. So, I mean, how did you get into that character? How was it going into a character who's been drugged up and, not in her senses?
Yes. Definitely a lot of research. You know, I coming into the scenes, I would just think to myself, if I was being drugged right now, how would I walk? How would I think? How would my speech sound like? Am I speaking directly? Am I speaking a little slurred? Do I have high energy here? Do I not? And then you kind of see it throughout the as the season goes by. She's like in and out, in and out. So that was definitely a detail that I wanted to add into that. Yes. So that was my process.
Very cool. And season two is completely different now. You are in, I mean, that mansion looks gorgeous on television.
It
Was it
does. They did an amazing job on the set. Yes, it looks amazing.
so? What was it like going from the dark nightclubs to that amazing mansion?
Yeah, it felt like they were finally seeing the brighter side, almost like, a fairy tale for them. So I was really excited for the characters, Sylvie, Kimmy, Rain, to, see brighter days.
And what was it like working with Rico Ross? He's a veteran actor, I mean, much older than both you and Taylor. So what was that kind of like work with?
Yeah, he's very wise. Yes, a seasoned actor, definitely, great work ethic. Um, yeah, I mean, it's so much you can learn from working with Rico.
Very cool. Let's learn about you then. Who were some of your favorite actors? I mean, the people you watched on screen and you said, maybe I want to do that.
Aniki Nani Rose. I used to love, 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 love The Princess and the Frog growing up, and it was my favorite movie. And I got a call for a callback. I got a call saying that I booked a role for a callback that I did for The Watsons Go to Birmingham, and it was my first movie, first project. I played Naomi on there, and I was going to be working with Aniki Nani Rose. I was so ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. Like, great times, yes. So it's really cool being able to work with the people that you look up to. Absolutely.
Very cool. And is there somebody that you maybe have not worked with that you want to work with? Could be anybody. I mean, your ultimate dream, maybe.
Oh, my ultimate dream. Well, I mean, I'm also a big fan of the Avatar,
Ah,
the movie, and I also
right.
like the show too. But I love the movie. Growing up, that was like one of my favorites too. So I would love to work on that franchise as well. That's a dream of mine.
So I was watching season two right now, and one of the scenes that really stood out to me is when they don't want to tell you that people have been killed on the show, and they refer to it in furniture terms and you bring up IKEA and stuff like that. Was that was very funny? So, do you have any memories of that particular scene?
Yes, I do actually. So during those scenes, we were actually kind of just it was kind of like a little bit of improv, adding some extras into the scene. But yeah, it was really fun. It was really funny going into that because it seems like Sylvie just she needed to know. She had questions that needed to be answered, and she had to get the information.
So I haven't watched all of season two myself. I know our viewers might or might not have watched. What can you tell us about season two, and how do you tease season two then?
Yeah, so we're back, and now we're seeing Kimmy rise to this position of power as Miss Bellery. So I'm excited to see, how the relationships are affected as she steps into this new position. So yeah, can't wait.
Thank you so much for your time. Could you tell us about any other projects that you might be working on right now, or anything you can tell us at this point?
Well, part two will be in the works. Yes.
Very cool, very cool. Thank you so much for your time again. Congratulations on season two, and I hope to speak to you after part two as well.
Yes, thank you so much.